Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Empowered You, the podcast where we dive deep into the mindset, habits, and strategies that can help you live your best life. Today, we're going to be talking about something that affects all of us at some point in our lives: self-confidence. How do we improve it? How do we break free from those feelings of doubt or insecurity that can hold us back? Well, stick with me because today's episode is all about practical, actionable steps you can take to boost your self-confidence and step into your personal power. Let's face it, self-confidence is one of those things that can feel elusive at times. We all have days when we're feeling on top of the world, and other days when we question ourselves, our abilities, or our worth. It's part of being human. But here's the thing: confidence isn't something you're either born with or not. It's a skill. And like any skill, it can be cultivated, developed, and strengthened with the right mindset and practices. Before we dive into how to improve your self-confidence, let's take a moment to think about what confidence really is. A lot of people think that self-confidence means being extroverted, bold, or fearless, but that's not necessarily the case. True self-confidence is about believing in your abilities and having a sense of self-assurance in your decisions, actions, and worth, regardless of what's going on around you or what others might think. It's an internal strength that you build through practice and self-awareness. When it comes to building self-confidence, the first thing I want to address is that this is not about perfection. It's not about having an unshakable belief in yourself 100% of the time. Everyone experiences moments of doubt. It's a normal part of life. But the key to confidence is learning how to navigate those moments and find your way back to a place of inner strength. Confidence isn't about never failing or always being perfect. It's about trusting yourself enough to keep going, even when things aren't going perfectly. So, how do we start building this kind of self-confidence? Let's go over some practical steps you can take every single day to build a stronger belief in yourself and your abilities. 1. Practice self-compassion. One of the first and most important steps to building self-confidence is practicing self-compassion. A lot of us have this inner critic, this voice inside our head that loves to point out our flaws, our mistakes, and our shortcomings. This voice often makes us feel unworthy or incapable. But what if you treated yourself with the same kindness that you'd show a friend in need? Imagine if every time you made a mistake or felt insecure, you responded with understanding instead of judgment. Instead of berating yourself for not being perfect, you gave yourself permission to be human. You acknowledged your feelings but also reminded yourself that these moments don't define your worth. You would feel more at ease in your skin and more capable of bouncing back from setbacks. Self-compassion doesn't mean letting yourself off the hook for mistakes. It simply means being kind to yourself when you fail or feel inadequate, and using those moments to grow rather than shrink. 2. Set achievable goals. One of the fastest ways to build self-confidence is by setting and achieving small, realistic goals. When you set goals that are attainable, you give yourself the opportunity to prove to yourself that you're capable. These little wins may seem small, but they add up over time and create a pattern of success. For example, let's say you're feeling a bit unsure about your career. Instead of aiming for an overwhelming, long-term goal right off the bat, focus on something smaller, like taking one step toward improving your skills. Maybe you sign up for an online course, or you update your resume. By breaking a big goal down into manageable tasks, you not only make progress, but you also start to see that you're capable of accomplishing things, and that fuels confidence. 3. Stop comparing yourself to others. Let's talk about comparison. How often do you find yourself scrolling through social media and feeling like everyone else is living a better life, accomplishing more, or just generally doing better than you? The truth is, we live in a world that constantly encourages us to compare ourselves to others. But here's the thing: comparison is a thief of confidence. You need to remind yourself that everyone's journey is different. The achievements you see on social media or in the news are often a highlight reel, not a full picture. We all have our own unique path to walk. Instead of comparing yourself to others, try focusing on your own growth and progress. Celebrate your own victories, no matter how small, and appreciate your journey for what it is. You're not competing with anyone else. You're only competing with the person you were yesterday. 4. Change your self-talk. How we talk to ourselves matters. The words we choose, the tone we use, and the way we think about our abilities can all have a huge impact on our self-confidence. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm not good enough, I'll never succeed," or "I'm not worthy," it's no surprise that your confidence suffers. To shift your mindset, you need to change the way you speak to yourself. Start by paying attention to your inner dialogue. When you notice negative thoughts popping up, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have that contradicts this thought? Then replace the negative thought with something more empowering. For example, if you think, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I may not have all the answers right now, but I'm willing to try and learn along the way." By making small adjustments to your self-talk, you can build a much more positive and confident outlook. 5. Take care of your body. Self-confidence isn't just about your mind. It's also about your body. When you feel good physically, it's easier to feel good about yourself mentally. Taking care of your physical health can have a huge impact on your self-confidence. Simple things like eating nutritious food, getting regular exercise, and getting enough sleep can make a world of difference in how you feel. When you take care of your body, you're telling yourself that you value and respect yourself. You're reinforcing the belief that you deserve to feel good, and that feeling good makes you more capable and confident in everything you do. 6. Face your fears. Confidence isn't built in the absence of fear. In fact, the most confident people are often those who have learned to face their fears head-on. Confidence grows when you challenge yourself to do things that scare you. Whether it's speaking in public, starting a new project, or having a difficult conversation, each time you step outside your comfort zone, you grow. Start by identifying one small fear that's holding you back, something that feels challenging but doable. It could be something like speaking up in a meeting or trying something new. The key is to take action, even when it feels uncomfortable. And when you do, celebrate your bravery. The more you face your fears, the more you prove to yourself that you're capable of handling challenges, and that, my friends, is the foundation of confidence. 7. Surround yourself with supportive people. One of the biggest influences on your self-confidence is the people you surround yourself with. Do you have people in your life who lift you up, believe in you, and encourage you to be your best? Or are there people who constantly put you down or make you feel small? You have the power to choose who you spend your time with. If there are people in your life who drain your confidence, it might be time to set boundaries or distance yourself from them. Instead, seek out those who celebrate you for who you are and inspire you to grow. When you're surrounded by positivity, it's easier to believe in yourself. Self-confidence doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, a journey of learning to trust yourself, overcome doubts, and embrace your uniqueness. It's about showing up for yourself every single day and making the decision to believe in your abilities. Remember, confidence is built in small moments, not grand gestures. It's in the way you treat yourself when things don't go as planned, in the goals you set and achieve, in the positive changes you make in how you think and act. Every little step you take toward building your confidence is a step toward creating a life that aligns with your fullest potential. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope these strategies have inspired you to start working on your self-confidence and gave you some actionable steps to take right now. If you found today's episode helpful, please share it with someone who might need a little confidence boost, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a review if you're enjoying the podcast. Until next time, remember, you are worthy, you are capable, and you've got this.